You should stand up.
Okay, everyone, my name is Trevor Tolman. I'm the band director here, new band director. Mr. Pritchett was here before, but now he's at Arlington Heights, which is awesome. Got to keep the good ones in the pyramid for everything. So, I'm a woodwind instructor, and this is probably the best year of band director I've ever had. It's just the talent that's here at this school, which you're about to hear, is just fantastic. I mean, just the kids pick stuff up at other schools. It can take them a week, 2 weeks, they pick it up in 10 minutes. I mean, it's just great. So I don't want to let you hear them first. Your children's hard work. The first song we're going to play is Mad. Acknowledge the hard work that your children have been putting into this band program, and just the fun that they've been having in class. COVID has obviously affected everything, but we still participate in a thing called solo and ensemble. Solo and ensemble is an individual skill where they get to play by themselves, and without anybody else to help them. Really, they're just on their own, and they get in front of a judge to get rated on that. Everybody in this room who did it got a first division, which is the highest rating you can receive from any judge. So I just want to recognize them as they come up to get their medal. All right, first up, Aiden Patterson. Next, Anthony Ainsworth. Leslie B. Scott. On post. Demarion Sanchez. Caitlin Montano. Isaiah Washington. Carson Yarbrough. Dane Franco. Tristan Bridget. Donovan Bailey. Jordan Brand. Omar Feluciano. Mallory Capitan. Ben Harris. Hayden Gasper. Maya Holt. Got a few more awards to give out. Out of those people who got ones on their solo, there's an extra special designation for them called an outstanding soloist. Each judge can only give out maybe 5, and there's only a few judges that participate in these. So these, to give an outstanding soloist is a really good sign from a judge. It's an extra A++ for these kids. And only 5 of them in the entire Monnig band program got it. So this is a super big deal for any of these, and then deserves a round of applause because their hard work paid off. The first one is Leslie B. Scott. Anthony Ainsworth. Ben Harris. awards that I wanted to also do myself. And this is just for the kids to know that I see potential in them. This is just each of you who I see is standing out above the rest, whose hard work is actually paying off, whose motivation from this. Okay, so this is the outstanding brass beginner band member. This is the person who's been working the hardest, practicing the most, coming to class all the time, and exemplifying everything that Monnig is supposed to stand for, which is respect towards others, being responsible, coming to class every day with everything that you need. I can always rely on you to be there, every sectional, after school sectional. That's what this means. And the one for brass for this year has been Harris. I do one for woodwind and percussion so that everybody, each section gets to be involved in it. For woodwinds, it is Carson Yarborough. For percussion, it is Kyron Green. And then my personal favorite, most improved. Now this is the person who has started. They had everything against them. It's just like built-in underdog story. I mean, just everything about it that if you looked at it from the outside, it would say that they didn't succeed, but they did. The person for beginner, most improved, is Isaiah Washington. I wanted to also let you hear another song because we've been working on that song to make this music happen. Everybody in here, we have fun in band every day. And you could ask any one of your children about it, they would also say that they're having fun. It's just, we just need to make music together. It's not really a job when I come and teach your children. It's really not. It just feels like fun. And I want to let you hear that. Thank God that we finally have an in-person concert. I'm very happy about that. Cool. Thank you. All right, so the last song that we're going to have for this year is called The Lonely Lotus. We're going to go ahead and do a transition of getting the varsity band onto the stage. You're welcome to talk and hang out for right now so we can get the varsity band.
Oh, that's right. There's 7 on our thing. It shows 7. So.
dancing in the football games, it's because of y'all. So you get people into it, get hyped up, have fun with it. And the next couple songs, there's gonna be some vocal stuff. I want y'all to join in on it. There's gonna be clapping on 2 and 4 like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna happen on both songs. One of them, the band's gonna do it too. You're more than welcome to do that. Just kind of be a kid again with that. Just have fun with it. I do want to recognize some people before we move on. The first thing is our online students. We've got Ariana Maria, Chemical High, but she's in there. And then we've got Isaac Rose, who's a trumpet player. So the reality of school is that we have online and in person at the same time. So you have to be able to teach both, which has been a very big struggle this year to try and make it happen. But we have motivated students like these three who are there at rehearsals every day. They're always logging into their Zoom call. They've got their instrument on standby, and they're just ready to play. They just got a love for music at home or in person, and it shows by them just even showing up on virtual, especially this year because it's so hard. And on top of that, thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for being here. This in-person concert couldn't have happened without y'all showing up and bringing your children here and your children's first. This is how many of y'all is this first in-person concert? So we have first person in-person concerts here for that. Now the beginner band, it was also like that too. But they kind of missed out on a lot. They missed out on the second half of their 6th grade year for the people who were in 6th grade in Monnig. They missed out on the end of their 7th grade year. So just despite all these struggles, we still have online kids participating on this level. I also wanted to recognize the band directors who also made this happen. So here at Monnig, I teach mainly the woodwinds, and I teach the full band too. But we also have help from Mr. Rodriguez at Strickland Middle School. That's because of him. And at some schools we don't get that. You only have one person doing everything by themselves, and when you get help like Mr. Rodriguez and Mr. Bolton, who took me today, this is at a wedding, which is very, I was like, dude, you need to go to that wedding. he's like one of the groomsmen. Like, of course you gotta go. You gotta go for that. But we also have one more, and I don't know if he's on the phone or not. It's Mr. Bradford. He's been teaching twice as long as us, and he's also got high school experience, and he was teaching at this school for like the past 6 years, so he knows everything. I'm just very thankful to have this team here that kind of helps make Monnig band program work and sound as good as it does, despite the setbacks, despite everything. We still sound like this. We still have a 40-piece band. Y'all. For having fun. So I thank you for that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and play another song. It's called "Hate Song." Go ahead, get into it, clapping, screaming, whooping, hollering, just like doing all that kind of stuff, and then we'll give out some awards after that song. he goes like, "Hey!" Man, I got the band to do it in class today. Check this out. Okay? Hey! Alright, so we have award time. Again, they also participated in the solo ensemble, but some of them is actually the first time. Yeah, go ahead. And we also want to pass out their awards too. Please clap and recognize them and their ability to get this one first edition highest rating from a judge, which they don't just hand those out like candy or something. Like they earn these, especially during COVID, like we earn these with all the setbacks. Okay, all right. There we go. First up, Madeline Berger. Oh, and for those is an outstanding soloist in this band, just like before there was 4, but you have to keep in mind those are 6th graders. So they're treated at not as hard of a level as a varsity band 8th grade student or a 7th grade student. They're treated as a 6th grader. What can you do in 6th grade? Then wow. So it's a little harder for this. We had 1 in this. And the crazy part is I listened to it and I was like, oh my gosh, I played that song in college. Like, what the heck? Like, the saxophone kid is playing this song I played in college. And he's in 8th grade. And the best part is, he's online. Oh. He's online. It's Bridge to Monnig. I also want to recognize our all-region players. Now, all-region was a competition at middle school level that you compete against not just people in Fort Worth ISD, but you compete in Mansfield ISD. They combine all these districts together to become more competitive and say, who's the best flute player? Who's the best saxophone player? Who's the best trumpet player? Who's the best player? And only a certain amount of people can make the band. In this ensemble, we had 2. During the time of COVID, we had 2 people make the region band, which is fan-freaking-tastic. I'm so proud of those 2. Can we please come out and play? It blows my mind that the first one for region is Bridge to Monnig. And we also had another, and this is a more competitive, like trumpet, sax, alto saxophone. Those are really competitive groups because everybody wants to play those. There's always going to be more of those. So you have to compete against more people to make the band. So if you're a trumpet player, like, man, this is, like, you make the region band, that's a big deal. The trumpet player in here who made the region band is Hudson Harris. Outstanding brass. And again, outstanding brass is the person who exemplifies what Monnig is and what I've already talked about. That person is, for this band, Nora Sassler. We also have a can't find the blue one. So I have to find that. But let's move on to outstanding percussion. Dalton Shackleton. Here we go. All right, outstanding woodwind player, Madeline Berger. And then my favorite, most improved varsity band member, person who, like, when he got this one and solo and ensemble, he literally spent 6 hours, like, that night. Freaking practicing. Mr. Rodriguez was sitting with them, working on it, like just retake it over and over. Because you can do it online. You can actually record the video. So you can do it as many times as you want. He did it for 6 hours. He said he went home, practiced that night, and then came back the next day. You know, we thought, like, oh no, like, he might get a 2. He's missing a couple of fundamental things. And then he freaking got a 1. After all that practice, his hard work paid off, and it was like really in front of him. He started the year, couldn't play as much as anybody else. He sounded quieter than the trombone section. and now he's the loudest one in there. By far, the most improved varsity band member is Gabriel Piscal. I want to kind of hit this off with the band. We have a song called Land of a Thousand Dances. I want to thank you for being here. I want you to hear the song. And then I'm going to have some quick announcements before we leave, just on how to leave. You know, you can't follow your kid through the hallways and stuff. You have to go out the front and walk around. They'll meet you outside. Just a small thing, but I want you to hear this last song. They have tons of fun playing it, and it's a thousand days.